As told by an old woman who lived in a cottage by the sea, this is the story of a girl whose kindness changed the course of history. Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a young princess named Alara. Unlike most princesses, Alara had no interest in lavish balls or fancy dresses. Her greatest joy was spending time with the royal gardener, tending to his herb and vegetable patches, and learning about the healing properties of various plants. Expecting praise or recognition, they were deeply disappointed when he ordered them to leave the kingdom, believing their work was done. As they walked away, the townspeople, now healthy and joyous, cheered for the princess and the woodcutter. Confused and hurt, they wondered why they were being banished when suddenly, from inside the palace, a familiar voice cried out, "Stop, in the name of the law." The king was stunned to see Alara standing before them, her eyes shining with determination. She explained that she had discovered a loophole in the law which allowed commoners to own land if they improved it. The grateful townspeople quickly agreed to help the woodcutter establish a farm on the outskirts of the kingdom. Overjoyed, Alara and the woodcutter moved in and began building a new life together. One day while gathering herbs, Alara met a poor woodcutter who had hurt his leg and was in great pain. And so, thanks to a princess who dared to love beyond titles and a woodcutter who showed kindness in every action, a story reminding us that true love and kindness have the power to heal not just our bodies, but also our hearts and minds. Their humble farm became a testament to the enduring power of compassion and understanding. Without hesitation, she used her knowledge to create a soothing balm, which she applied to the wound. As the pain subsided, the woodcutter noticed a small cut on Alara's finger, caused by a thorn from one of the bushes she had been tending. Without anyone noticing, he took out his dagger, cleaned it, and said, "Your Highness, may I?" Startled, Alara nodded, and the woodcutter gently bandaged her finger. Over time, their bond deepened, and they spent their days working together in the garden, sharing stories and laughter. Their friendship puzzled the townspeople, who couldn't understand why the princess would associate with a lowly woodcutter. However, the royal family saw the genuine happiness in Alara and turned a blind eye to the whispers. Then one day, a terrible plague struck the kingdom. People fell gravely ill, and the royal healers were helpless. Hearing of the princess's knowledge of herbs, the king asked her to find a cure. Accompanied by the woodcutter, Alara gathered various herbs and concocted a remedy. As they worked, the woodcutter noticed blisters on Alara's hands, a sign of intense concentration and effort. Once again, without anyone noticing, he took out his dagger, cleaned it, and with Alara's permission, bandaged her hands. Together, they tested the remedy on a sick nobleman, and it worked. Soon, news of the princess and the woodcutter's healing balm spread throughout the kingdom. They worked tirelessly, helping everyone in need, with the woodcutter's thoughtful gestures of kindness becoming a beacon of hope in those dark times. Finally, when the plague was cured, the king summoned them. As years passed, their farm flourished, becoming a symbol of hope and resilience for the entire kingdom. And that, my dear listeners, is the tale of Princess Alara and the Woodcutter.